Hi everyone, it's your favorite content creator. It's me, Tilo. Yeah, I'm back. I promised. I told you. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be a bit more consistent. Not a bit more consistent. I'm gonna be a shit ton amount more consistent. Anyways, today we're reacting to Tommy. I haven't reacted to him in a minute. I'm gonna be reacting to the performative religious epidemic. Am I religious? Yes. As you can see, I'm a Christian. Am I heavily religious? I wouldn't say so. I wish I would. I wish I was, but it's just the thing where it's like I don't take my religion that serious, and I should be taking it a bit more serious. But it's just that pastors around my area are shit. I don't trust any of them. There's so many mega churches around me that I don't trust any of them, and I'm not going to go to a mega church. So yeah. All right, let me quit yapping and go into the video.
According to
Let's get
stats,
it.
out of 8.3 billion people on the planet, 6.7 billion people identify with a religious group. Out of that group,
Yeah.
over half the world's population identifies with an Abrahamic religion, being either Christianity, Islam, or Judaism. And I can say from a
Abrahamic?
completely unbiased
Abraham Lincoln?
perspective,
Crazy.
as somebody that's Christian, that these groups have never caused any conflicts or wars in society, and there's no historical things you can point to say otherwise.
Cause so many issues during society, man.
Okay, editor, you could stop that. We get the point. Ever since social media integrated within our lives, people being performatively religious began at the dawn. And it's not like this didn't exist before. Just look at any faith healing church video from the 90s and you'd say some of these people should have gotten Oscars for their
Oh my
performance.
goodness. And my parents used to love watching this show, specifically my father. He would turn it on every single time and be like, Demon, I praise the demons out of you. I praise the demons out of you. I praise the demons out of you. Which is a shit ton amount of funny. Because I looked at that and I'm like, that can't be real. That cannot be real at all. But hey,
Social
look at me
media
now.
now, the
A child with a shit ton amount of trauma.
extent people take to act so performative with it is crazy. I want to give a little disclaimer though before we go into it. I'm obviously not saying all people who are Christian or Muslim or religious are like this. That would be crazy considering the fact that I'm Christian as well. But some of my fellow Christians, I have to call it out, have been moving ridiculous, especially on TikTok.
Not even shitting you. I know a few Christians who have been doing crazy shit. Crazy shit, like Dubai toilet shit, and they call themselves Christians. But to be fair, okay, I wouldn't say, okay, I mean, I'm not criticizing Muslims, but you know what, never mind.
Recently, there's been a trend, you could say, of Christians on TikTok trying to fantasize oppression. Basically, they'll make a video with a caption saying something like how I'm moving if they ban the Bible, putting themselves in hiding trying to not get arrested. You would think these videos are trolls or memes, but they're deadass imagining some weird scenario where in America, a leader strips all their rights to the Bible.
If there's one place I don't think a Bible is gonna get banned, I think it's America because of how heavily Christian they are. They immediately think someone who is either Muslim or doesn't believe in the same thing as them have issues with it. Like, come on, man. We all people. Whether you have a pussy, whether you have a dick, whether you have a pussy that's a dick, you are still a man or a woman or non-gender specific, or whatever you are. I love everyone.
From this point
Gotta love everyone.
we are silent, not quiet.
I'm not gonna make it illegal though. Makes no sense.
Face to right. Face forward. Can I see?
It's not even a smile though.
You would think they're in some country where a leader labeled you having the Bible as a threat and you'd get the death penalty if you got caught. It's even funnier saying this in America, considering the fact that 62% of the population here is Christian. Every president has been Christian. I mean, for God's sake, the Pledge of Allegiance mentions God in it. Y'all are trying so bad to be oppressed, it's only embarrassing every other Christian. I can tell you right now,
They're trying to act black.
I never walked
You know, black.
outside with my cross on and went.
It's a cruel world out here. If they catch me with this, I might get packed up. It's a willing sacrifice I'm making. No one will ever get me to betray the Lord.
I'm not saying there isn't Christians out there where it may be harder to express their beliefs depending on the country they live in, but America or any Western country sure as hell isn't one of them. I can give you a scenario. If I walk outside where I live in Texas with a cross on versus a girl who's a Muslim with a hijab on, who do you think is gonna get more stares and face potential harassment on the street? I can only imagine the Christians in countries that actually persecute you seeing.
Shout out to Muslims. I love Muslims. I even join the fast. When the fasting during Ramadan, I join them because I feel like it's quite a unique experience because, like I said, you kind of not eating during the day to serve faith to the God you believe, the God you believe in, obviously. So I think it's a good
these
thing.
videos. They're probably punching the air as we speak. The performative religious people I also
punched the air
can't stand
too.
is the people who go in comment sections and spam religious verses. I could deadass be looking at a video of some.
Oh my goodness, this annoys me so fucking much, including the fact when they fucking add, if you like, God's gonna bless you, and if you skip past this, oh my, God doesn't like you. Why the fuck would God judge me just because I liked something on TikTok?
Someone
Come
dancing
on,
with
bro.
a tongue
And you're just posting some bullshit.
Sahara.
I want to fucking shout, but I cannot shout because my family's home and they are sleeping right now. It's currently 12:30, midnight. Okay, so I cannot shout.
Model.
I want to, but I can't.
And someone's in the comment sections preaching like a Baptist church pastor at 8 a.m. on
Yes,
Sunday.
exactly. This is the exact comment I'm seeing.
I don't mind if people post on their Instagram stories or even have a page spreading their beliefs, but going in random comment sections of people's accounts is not the way to convert. If anything, it would push them away and just get those people irritated seeing it. And I know that because even I'll get upset when I keep seeing it all the time. Like, I'm just trying to look at some comments, man.
I guarantee this guy's my friend.
No one has ever had.
I don't even know him, by the way. He could be a pedophile. He could be touching kids, for all I know. But hey, I still fuck with him until he does that shit. If he gets exposed as one, I don't fuck with him anymore. But I don't think he'll get exposed. I mean, he is not
religion by seeing a random person's comment. They'll try to justify it by saying, what's wrong with spreading the gospel? Do you have a problem with that? And it's like, no, just because someone doesn't want to be spammed with something constantly in their face means they hate it. There's a reason why people meme on this specific thing. One of the worst epidemics of performative religious people online is their callouts. Will swear they're the most holy and devout to their religion. Like they fully dictate things and they've never done any wrong in life. Then whenever they see their favorite influencer or celeb do something they don't agree with, could be something as little as getting a flower tattoo or an ear piercing. They're sending paragraphs in their DMs every day like,
wow, man, I can't believe you changed. That flower tattoo you got? That's the devil in you right now while he touches your anus vigorously to get you on his side. You really changed.
Why did he mention anus like that? Like, who the fuck wants to get touched in the anus unless you're, like, gay or pansexual? I don't think that anyone wants to get touched in the anus that way.
Whole time in their private lives, they're committing as many sins as can be counted in life. Y'all know that one meme of the Muslim dude who drinks, smokes, has sex, but as soon as...
To be fair, this is true, because I know a guy, I used to be friends with him. And he would do anything but eat pork. Fasting during Ramadan, every single thing. Eat pork? No. That's a big no. He drank, smoked, did everything on earth, but refused to eat pork, and I'll fuck with him for that.
Pork comes by, he's the #1 Islamic scholar. That's really how people be moving nowadays. It's absurd to me because every believer in God knows you can't decide someone else's fate. It would be one thing if you saw your favorite influencer get some crazy satanic tattoo, start posting photos of them worshiping Baal and Epstein statues, but people will see someone get one little thing and go crazy. Nothing is more of a perfect example than the Black Boy Max situation. If you don't know Black Boy Max, he's a streamer on Twitch who also does music as well. And this year at Kaz Streamer University, another streamer who was his friend and came up to him.
I saw this. First of all, I don't fuck with this guy. What he said was bad shit rude. Like, what if he's a diva? The fuck that got to do with him being religious or anything? Come on, man. God's gonna accept you either way he wants. And God made him a diva. That's why he's Diva Boy Max.
And they started talking like normally until bro goes in on him and says he's a demon and possessed because he got a tattoo, which then let him
I didn't realize he said he's a demon. I didn't realize that. I just found out thought that he said like, yo, God doesn't approve of what you do. That's what I didn't think he called him a demon. Calling someone a demon is crazy, by the way. Have I ever been called a demon? No, because I'm not a demon. I am an angel sent below to serve grace and protect you people. I'm kidding. I'm not an angel. I am far from an angel. I've done some terrible things, and I do not believe in what I said. But I still fuck with you, though. I love you.
to emotionally break down on stream and end his stream.
When you want to be a diva, so you're a demon. You need the holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming. Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul.
Mind you, the dude that said this, this is how he dressed at Stream University. The people that call this out always got something hiding in their closets every time. The main reason he was saying this is because Max started wearing wigs with some outfits, and he also got a tattoo that says Diva. So people are assuming he's gay, and I guess sold his soul or Hollywood made him gay. The people saying it because the wig thing is funny, because what do you think artists were doing in the 70s and 80s? All the rock stars and biggest black artists,
especially Prince. Prince was one man who looked extremely gay, but I don't know if whether or not he was gay, but he just looked gay. And his music was still fucking excellent. No one even judged him for it.
Wearing wigs or hairpieces.
I think no one judged him for it because he got bitches.
Michael Jackson, for God's sake, basically wore wigs for half his life, and everyone knew he wasn't gay. He was the opposite. MJ was Mr. He also said the Diva tattoo was close to Diddy's name. This had to take the biggest sniff of cocaine for granted. And even though a lot of people obviously sided with Max, including his friends, there's still people saying the other streamer was right. My problem with these people is they're always the biggest hypocrites ever. They smoke every day, or drink every day, or go to the strip club every night. But when a guy gets a tattoo, all of a sudden their sins are canceled out and he's worse than Satan. Dudes will be saying men's mental health needs to be talked about more, and why are we shamed that we can never do anything? And as soon as a dude starts expressing some type of style, they go on to hate the person and say they're lame. Like, even if he did believe this...
That's the thing. I'm a bit flamboyant. I won't lie. I like wearing a bit of bright colors and stuff like that sometimes. And people call me gay for it. There was another guy who called me gay just because I fucking twisted out my head. Like, come on, guy. We're both black. You don't need to be fucking homophobic. I don't know why it was homophobic. Did it affect me? Fuck no. Because I know I get more bitches than him. No need for this. I'm gonna keep pausing. Let's resume.
In front of thousands of people and on your friend. If any of my friends did this publicly, I don't care how long I know them for, I would never talk to them again. Nothing is worse though than those political churches. Growing up, I went to an Ethiopian Orthodox church, which was a lot more quiet and small. So I never really...
Oh, I hate churches like this, man. Don't want to talk about praying the demon out of you. Like, fucking hell, I'm gay. I'm not a fucking terrorist or anything. I'm just gay. How the fuck is that demonic?
Insane.
Because I like taking them from the back, that means I'm demonic? By the way, I'm not gay. I'm just saying that's how they think. I'm not gay. I miss the bitches.
Churches were moving until I grew up. Since 2024, there's been an explosion of clips of MAGA churches. And you will see clips of these churches wondering if they even worship Jesus. They'll either go on political rants saying how one side of the country is all demonic and need to go. Treat Trump himself like he's literally the figure they're praying to.
Treating him like God. Okay, I guess, man. Treating him like a god. And I never in my life thought we would see something like this. But I guess it's just how politics are nowadays. You gotta fucking dick suck someone just so you could make it and so they could fucking not tax you that much, I guess. But hey. I guess that's just how life is right now.
Basic income is ungodly. Redistribution of wealth is ungodly. Giving money to people who aren't working is ungodly. What that
last dude was on a villain monologue. He ain't even trying to hide his hate.
Why would you say that?
He says all this, meanwhile, churches aren't taxed. Like, you have the biggest advantage ever. Of course you're gonna say that. He'll be the person saying that stuff is ungodly. Meanwhile, not the billionaires who get away paying nothing in taxes while everyone else has to pay. While that money could have been used to help save lives. If you go to a church like this, I feel like you're not even going to hear the gospel. It's more of you're going to hear political talking points and a little bit of the Bible. It's crazy because the church I grew up in, they made sure not to shove any of their political talking points to us. Unless it was something directly affecting the church, people actually went there for church. Also, not to get too into Bible scripture, but according to what he's saying, Jesus was ungodly as well. Just saying. Churches and religious buildings also aren't able to endorse political candidates due to a law. But the law is never enforced at all. And due to that, in the 2024 election, there were so many churches endorsing candidates. The main one being Trump, of course, because he needed that sector of the vote.
This is that evil guy that did that bullshit where, like, I will fucking whatever, where he looked evil. I don't know if I know the clip out. I can put the clip in here. Okay, if I'm listening, I'll put the clip in here. Okay, I'm gonna edit this in.
I wonder how those people feel about him posting himself as Jesus. What the f is the point of making the law only for it to never be enforced? I guarantee if they just pressured one church to remove their tax-exempt status, none of these churches would take the risk again and they would stay silent. Also, I don't think this is a good idea because if there's a pastor preaching their personal politics all the time, it's gonna sway people from one side not to go there when the point is we're all following the same book. The last thing I'll talk about is religious fear content. If you're on social media, you've probably seen at least one video like this in your lifetime.
If you skip this video, Jesus will be very angry.
I used to get videos like this a shit ton amount when I was a kid. When I was about 12 years old, people would be sending me videos like this. Because they were scared. Like, they would say, if you don't send this to a certain amount of people, God's gonna let you burn in hell. Like, what the fuck is God gonna do? Why would he care if I sent this to that many people? God should love me for who I am. You know what I mean?
Many people have scrolled past this
and it's
video.
AI. I didn't even notice, but it's AI. And the AI did a bad job. Why are his eyes off center? Come on, man.
And they will never receive Jesus' blessings again.
You're gonna die.
And Jesus didn't look like that, okay? Skip went to another one, but Jesus didn't look like that.
Very soon.
Jesus wasn't white.
If you skip this video now, if you stayed, it's because there's something important you need to hear.
You would think the person posting this was Jesus himself. This type of content has always irritated me because it operates on a manipulative tactic. It constantly gets people feared and scared to the point where they get this person's account and track every single post to make sure they aren't damned to hell. Some people may think this is just a boomer thing.
But I didn't care. As a kid, I won't lie.
And only people on Facebook are falling for this. But no, every age group be following pages like this. And the people who run these pages monetize it, so they're making money off people's fears. AI has only made these videos worse and pushed it out to more people. It's hard for me to believe that people are falling for AI videos of Jesus saying to share all of the person's posts or they're going to hell. I just wonder for the people who do get scared of these videos, do they really think by skipping the post as soon as they go to bed at night, their bed is gonna turn into a trap door into Satan's
not gonna lie, I used to think this way when I was
pit of hell?
So I would share it to a shit ton amount of people till my dad told me, yo, stop sharing this bullshit. It's fucking fake. Nothing's gonna happen.
When they're doomed. If there was
I don't lie, that kind of shattered everything in my mind. Cause like, yo, dad, let me have an imagination. Okay, let me say that again. What? Let me say that again. Let me have an imagination.
Any other group doing this that wasn't religious, they'd immediately get posts taken down and be called a cult that needs an investigation. Some people say they feel
I feel like my image today has been terrible. Like, to the point that I look at myself and I'm like, damn, my English been terrible. Even right now, my English has been terrible.
Feel guilty and still watch the post just because. But if anything, that should be an immediate scroll. That person isn't using the influence of God for good and to send a message. They're using it to benefit their pockets and that's it. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next
I love you too, man. I fuck with you, Tommy. Subscribe, like the video, obviously. Shout out, Tommy, again. Also, tell me a few games you want me to play on Roblox. I tried to fucking play GTA 4 on my PC, and then realized I need a capture device. I still need to buy a capture device. So I'm saving up to buy a capture device. And yeah, if I save up enough money, I'm gonna buy a capture device. Right now, we're gonna be stuck on Roblox. Maybe a few other games, I don't know, we'll see. GTA 6 was probably not, I don't know, for PS5. Dude, am I gonna buy a PS5? I don't think so. I don't have the money, and I don't think I need a PS5 as of right now. Anyways, yeah, I said comment what games you want me to play on Roblox. Thank you for watching the video. I love you peoples. Told you posting a bit more consistently, and peace.